Hello, everyone. This is Father and Son Worlds Apart. I'm Marcus.
I'm Danny.
And we're going to discuss the iPhone 13. And I'm going to see, can Danny convince me to upgrade from my good old handy iPhone X to the iPhone 13? And I'm not sure, do I want to do an upgrade or not? I mean, I like my iPhone X. And Danny telling me that the iPhone 13 have all of these new features and the camera is so much better. So, I want to hear what he have to say and I want to see, can he convince me to upgrade to the iPhone 13? Maybe he can convince you as well. I don't know. So let's turn it over to Danny and see what he has to say.
Yeah, so I definitely think you'll be convinced to buy the new iPhone 13 when it comes out. I mean, already you can start with the mini and you already have almost every feature that you have in all the other iPhones. It's insane. So the first thing, they're continuing their march to put cameras out of business and make the best camera there is, because I mean, I already thought the iPhone 12 Pro, that's what I'm on now, has the best cameras, but they completely revamped their system. So before, now you start off on the iPhone 13 mini and the iPhone 13. On the 12 versions, you always had like these two cameras that were like this.
But yeah, and on mine, I don't have the two cameras. Mine is just, I have the iPhone X, so I just got this. I guess that's like one camera or something on mine.
Well, it's got two.
So
I think
it's got two. Yeah, it got two, but it's not like yours.
No, but they made them now diagonally. For one, to make them bigger. For two, I think personally to so you can kind of differentiate from the previous model, because
you mean on the 13, model, right? You mean on the 13 they made a diagonal.
Exactly. And they are bigger. So like I said, for one, I think it's to differentiate, because the casing and everything, it literally looks the same. I could not find, other than some color differences, which I'll get to in a few. But other than that, there's nothing that changed appearance-wise other than this camera. They made the cameras in the back a little bit bigger. Well, they did it this way diagonally, so they had more space, and so they can make it bigger for the sensors that it has in. My battery is dying. Sorry. My battery was dying there for a second. All right. So it was fit with larger wide angle sensors, and for sensor shifts, which sensor shift is a really cool feature. It was something that only the iPhone 12 Pro Max had before it. And it's basically it reduces, you can like pretty much shake it and do whatever you could, and it took a very clear picture. So that is really cool, because they've added that feature now even into the iPhone 13 mini. So that is actually really cool. And like I mentioned before, you have almost all the features that you have in the other, so the big boy versions, as I'd say. Also,
so Danny, I hate to break in. So they put that, when you were saying they have the stabilizer. It's a stabilizer in it now. So if your hand's shaking, it still it still takes a good picture. Or if you're recording, it's like a built-in stabilizer.
Basically, yeah. And then Apple calls it sensor shift.
Sensor shift. Okay, sensor shift. Okay.
Yeah. And so I think that's actually really, really cool of them, that they've put that in as well, and put it into the more, cheaper price brackets of their phones. Because usually the iPhone 12, it looked like an iPhone, is a little bit smaller, but it didn't have all of the cool stuff that even the iPhone 12 had. So yeah, I think that's really, really cool. And then when you get to the picture, and now they've added cinema mode, which is from what I saw, is off the chain. So it basically, you can record all your videos and everything, and it makes it feel and it gives it the appearance of a movie scene. So it's kind of like portrait mode, but in a video version.
So that's in all the iPhone 13 models?
Yes, every single one of them. I've checked all sources I could. It's confirmed it's in every single iPhone. So
iPhone 13.
13, all from Pro Max all the way down to the Pro, all the way down to the iPhone 13 mini.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So then they also, and the videos are recorded in Dolby Vision HDR, Dolby Visual HDR. So it gives it a lot better colors and contrast and everything. So like I said, they're striving to get rid of your normal cameras that you would know that you'd spend a lot of money for, because I said we talked about it earlier. You can, when I was streaming in the beginning, I was on my iPhone 12 Pro, and it was a lot better. The video quality and everything was better than my 4K camera that I'm using right now. So
yeah,
imagine now the iPhone 13, and what that can do with the cinema mode and being able to record all that, and then Dolby Vision HDR. That's impressive. Said you have a whole different range of color scheme there. They're really outdoing themselves on this phone. Like I said, it's got the A15 Bionic chip, which is 21 times faster than processing than the iPhone 12, and 15 times faster graphics than the iPhone 12. So just everything, everywhere you look, it's just a complete upgrade. They have new colors. So all 5 colors are going to be Starlight, which is like a white. Well, the new 3 colors, Starlight, white is like a white. Midnight, which is black. It's actually black. It's not like like with the hint gray or anything like it has been before. It's actually black, which look really, really nice. It's got a new shade of blue, and then pink for the ladies, and it also will be available in red. So those are going to be the 5 colors that are available.
I'm gonna get the pink just to throw people off.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, either way, it's a sexy phone, so you can't
go wrong. Even a pink iPhone 13 is, you still cool. It don't matter.
If I get a deal on an iPhone 13 in pink, then I gotta rock with it. Because as soon as you put a case on it, it's all right. You don't see it no more.
Yeah, that's the thing. I mean, you see this big old bulky case I got on, this Autobot case, and it's like you can't even see the phone. So, but
I use the cases, the cases directly from Apple. So yes, I'm one of the dummies that pays 65 euros for a cell phone case, but I like to stay original. And so you don't even see them. I could have a pink under this, I wouldn't even know.
Yeah.
But no.
But so I don't know, man. Like, I don't know if they're gonna put out the mirrorless cameras, but still, that camera quality is pretty awesome. That's the main reason I would get it. I would get it for the camera, because it allows me, when I'm on vacation, I want to shoot something for the show here, I can do it, and it would look the same if I did it on my mirrorless camera, and I don't have to lug around my mirrorless camera, which, these cameras are expensive, so some people can steal them, or, somebody can steal them, or it can get damaged. So I don't know. It'll be hard for it to truly compete with the mirror. What make a mirrorless camera so good is that the mirrorless camera, the lenses, you can change out the lens, so you can get whatever you want from the lenses. That's why it's hard to compete with mirrorless cameras, because you pay more money for the lens than actually for the camera. It's $4,000-$5,000 lenses you can get for mirrorless cameras that would give you quality that's out of this world. I mean, I can change out my lens, and it gives me different things. each lens. If I want a wide angle, a close-up angle, all of that stuff you can do with the mirrorless cameras. So that's why, I mean, for a shoot and go camera, I don't think you can touch the iPhone quality, the iPhone 13, from what I've seen and from what you told me. But when you talk about professional, it can't compete with a mirrorless camera.
I'm trying to on the side, like lock it, trying to access the StreamYard with the iPhone as well, so you could compare it to like how it would look, or how would. But it won't let me do it.
I'm looking at because I'm looking at the prices of it, and in the States, the iPhone 13 mini price is, for the 128 gigabyte is $699, for the 256 gigabyte $799, and for the 512 gigabyte $999.
Yeah. And I mean, $700 is a very reasonable price for a phone of that grade in that class.
Well, the one I would get would be the iPhone 13 Pro Max, and that starts off at you can say $1,100.
Yeah.
For 128 gigabyte, but you can get that up to 1 terabyte.
Yeah,
which is about 1,600.
You can now get up to 1 terabyte, which is also, I mean, that's lots of space on a phone. There's a lot of space. I mean, I do a lot with my phone. I do a lot of videos and a lot of stuff with my phone, and especially, I mean, I guess you kind of have to, because if you're shooting in that type of quality and stuff that it has, then you kind of have to have a little extra space. I would say.
I don't know, man, because I got the cloud. My stuff sits on the cloud, so
mine too,
it don't matter. I don't think
certain things. I don't let everything sit on the cloud. I keep a lot of things on just my phone, because you can separate that. There's certain stuff that I keep, like vacation pictures and stuff like that, but like a lot of private type of pictures I keep on my phone. Plus, I do a lot of my videos and stuff like that, and like my drone videos and stuff. I do a lot of times. I have iMovie on my iPhone, so when I'm on the trains or stuff going back and forth, I usually do a lot of editing and stuff on the trains.
Okay.
So you gotta have a lot of space, because I have a lot of drone footage at times.
Yeah. So I'm thinking, man, like I said, I might go ahead and update just so I can do another. We can do another video on it. So I'll probably update just to do a video, tell you what I think about it. And I think I'm gonna go ahead and update to the 13. Like I said, I skipped the 11, I skipped the 12, and I see the 13 have enough upgrades to me to justify. I don't upgrade just because it's a iPhone. I upgrade if I see a benefit to upgrading.
Yeah, and I mean, there's more. I mean, there's a whole lot more. They've also added the photographic styles, which was like you can add filters to your pictures and stuff when you take them and etc. Well, with photographic styles, is kind of like that, but it only highlights your surroundings, whereas a filter completely, covers you, highlights like everything, including
also give you the
and everything. But the new photographic styles, it highlights your outsides, but your skin tone and everything remains. So it gives
the blur effect. So pretty much,
no, just every picture in general. So what you can, which you use with this photo style. So yeah, you can do like blur effect, or you can do a lot of other things. Whatever it does in the background, it brightens everything up in the background, so it makes all your pictures more vibrant in the background. But you keep your natural skin tone, and everything stays intact, which makes for a lot better natural photo.
Okay. Man, like I said, you convincing me, Danny.
As well. The battery life has gotten a lot more too on the minis. It's 1.5 hours longer. The Pros, it's 2.5, and the 13 even is 2.5 hours longer. You got a lot of things to consider when buying a new iPhone.
So people tell me in the comments below, do you think do you think is would be beneficial for me to upgrade to the iPhone 13? And do you think it's beneficial for you to upgrade to the iPhone 13? So let us know in the comments below. Please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. And let us know what you think in the comments below. I hope you enjoyed the video, and we'll catch you next time. Peace.